What does the probate process look like in Pennsylvania? Well, let me first say that it's a rather lengthy process and it's cumbersome and there's a bunch of hoops that we have to jump through. And it usually begins within a few weeks after someone passes away. We have now found the will. The will appoints an executor. That executor needs to be sworn in and actually given paperwork by the court that they can legally act on behalf of the estate. At that point in time, we're putting different notices in the newspaper. We're sending out notices to the beneficiary. And the executor's primary job, at least early, is to make sure that we're getting all the assets together. We're going to try to understand what did this person actually own. Then we're going to try to figure out what do we have to do with it next. There are certain taxes that need to be paid. The inheritance tax is due at the 9-month mark, for example, but we try to pay it at the 3-month mark to catch a discount. And then we have to pay off creditors and we have to pay different expenses. We file the inheritance tax return, and oftentimes in the middle of an estate administration, there's not a lot of activity because we're kind of waiting on the government to approve some of the steps that we've taken early in the process. Eventually they do, and eventually we're able to start making distributions to the heirs, to the people who are going to inherit. And that's when things are going well. And when things are going well, we will ultimately maybe settle it with what's called a family settlement agreement and make distributions. If things are not going well, meaning it's a little unclear what we're supposed to do, or if the kids are fighting over the money, or any number of different things that could get us, we might have to go through a full audit, which is a much more involved process. So probate can be pretty cumbersome and pretty lengthy in Pennsylvania, and there are lots of pitfalls. So this is why most families do end up hiring legal counsel to help them with the probate process. We got a ton of experience with it, and we love to help you with this process and make it easier for you. If you found this information useful and you want to learn more, you should click the link to download one of our free educational legal guides that'll get you information and put you on the right track to making proper legal decisions for your unique circumstances.